How's it going, everyone? This is K Collections. 2019 is the year for Sakura faces. For all the fans of that character, rejoice! I have to admit, I'm more of a Rin fan. The most anticipated welfare servant is nearly upon us with the recent announcement. I'll go over stats, skills, CE recommendations, and some team strategies. Let's see how good of a servant she is. BB is from the Moon Cancer class. She's the only one aside from her summer version, making her a very unique servant. Basically, Moon Cancers are effective against Avengers, but weak against Rulers and Berserkers. All other classes are neutral. Her attack stats are very low, being towards the bottom when compared to 4-star servants. HP is the second highest, just below Siegfried, which is higher than several 5-stars. She's arts focused, having an arts NP. NP charge is quite good thanks to having good hit counts. If you perform an arts quick arts brave chain, she can gain about 35% NP. Star gen is average. With a buster quick, you'll generate about 20 stars. Her active skills are very diverse, focusing on support, debuff, and attack. 10 crowns is an amazing skill. A 3k healing on a 4-turn cooldown helps a lot. Adding a debuff removal and immunity makes this one of the best support skills in the game. Her stun's great when maxed out. Now her NP actually decreases your enemy's debuff resistance, making this more reliable. Self-modification allows her to deal more damage with crit, which is necessary since her attack stats are so low. This can be seen as a way to offset that issue a bit. At level 1, the skill will give her a 260 star weight, placing her at Rider class level absorption. At level 10, it will give her 468 star weight. Now, her skill level order depends on what you want. If you want her to crit, max out her last. I personally love her first skill more, so that's my priority. Passives are great, helps a bit with her stun chance and increases her arts for better NP charge. Her Noble Phantasm is yet another selling point for this servant. It's a single target which helps with debuffs, but most importantly, the 20% NP charge for your whole team. This allows for NP spam, and I know you all love that. If you NP Arts Brave Chain with her, you'll get around 60% NP charge. That's a lot. It's also good combo with her stun skill, as you'll have a higher chance of success since the target's resistance is down. CE recommendations. Another ending is the best overall choice. Now, if you're focused on survivability, Chakomei will boost majority of her attacks while increasing her healing received. Since her healing skill is quite high, this will give it an extra boost. The increased healing won't work on other servants, only herself. Now, these two are great if you're focused on NP and her crit roll. Supper is for damage, while Great Heroes won't increase her crit damage, but the extra stars she generates will only help her crit roll. Now, BB's NP is her main selling point. Giving her spamming consistency will help your team. Night's Dream is great as it will give you some stars to use each turn. Again, helping her with her crit roll, also helping her with NP charge, especially when dealing arts crit damage. Cosmos is great for overall consistency since you won't always attack with BB. For team builds, BB works with any servant since her abilities are so versatile, but she excels in Arts team. Tamamo is your supporter, while Lancelot is your damage dealer. This team can NP spam like crazy. Great survivability thanks to the healings, and there's no conflicts with star weights. Now, NP survivability is a major weakness since no servants can dodge. Quick chains is a huge factor for crit teams, which this team lacks, so without skills, your star gen isn't consistent. With BB and Tamamo's NP, you can charge 45% NP gauge for your whole team. I would not suggest chaining their NPs together because that would result in one of them losing out on a charge. Instead, use it on separate turns. You're also going to heal a lot. Tamamo can heal with her skill and NP, and by reducing BB's healing cooldown, which is already low, it'll allow her to keep your team's HP high. 5,500 HP recovery between BB and Tamamo's active skills. Let's not forget Tamamo's arts buff as well, which can help either Lancelot or BB. Now, Lancelot is your main damage dealer, with BB and Tamamo's star weights being lower in comparison. Lancelot will crit majority of the time, but should you ever want BB to crit, her skill will come in handy, giving you control over the stars. Lancelot will be NP spamming like crazy. You're going to arts train frequently. He has a 30% NP battery skill, and the other two servants can charge his NP as well. This allows you to stack his overcharge effect often. Lastly, he is your main star generator thanks to his skills, which you will use often thanks to Tamamo reducing the skill cooldowns. This is a more free-to-play friendly arts team you can create. It's similar to the first team, being arts and crit focused with NP spamming potential. Survivability is also quite good thanks to the defense buffs from Gil and healing from BB. Now, only Crowe can survive NP attacks. Also, with only 3 buster attacks, this team is lacking in power. Biggest issue is that without skills activated such as Crowe or Gil's star gen buff, you won't create a lot of stars consistently. So, Caster Gil increases your team star gen. He himself will produce a lot of stars with his NP attack. Not only that, he can increase BB's stun chance. Obviously, the arts and attack buffs will help with their damage outputs. Gil can also increase defense while lowering the enemies. Since this is an NP spamming team, the defense buff and debuff can stack depending on how fast you can reuse his NP. Crowe is your main damage dealer, much like Lancelot on a previous team. Her naturally high star weights will have little interference since Gil and BB have low stats. Again, if you ever want to crit with BB, you can just use her star gathering skill. Crowe can increase her own star gen, and the effect can stack with Gil's buff as well, making her the most consistent star generator till the effects expire. Crowe is optional. You can replace her with another single target arts NP spammer like Emilia Alter or Summer Artoria. My final thoughts on BB. She's an excellent servant, great for her supportive skills. Her skills have great synergy where you can perform some combos with, but it's also diverse enough to help you in a lot of situations. Her high healing and debuff removal is one of the best supports in the game. Being on a 4-turn cooldown makes it even better. She has a good chance to stun enemies and remove any pesky dodge skills. BB can deal crit damage whenever you like, despite having naturally low star weight, and her NP gives your team a high NP spamming potential. Don't forget, since she's free, you'll have her at NP 5. She has weaknesses. Her class is both good and bad. She's neutral against most classes, making her great for mixed class quests, but because she's neutral, she won't have effective or resist damage. And how often do you fight an Avenger? Thankfully, she's more so a supportive servant, meaning the whole neutral thing isn't that bad. Another thing is that you'll need a strong star generator. Dealing crit damage is the only way BB can dish out significant damage towards enemies since her attack stats are so low, and having only one buster doesn't help. Overall, BB is one of the best welfare servants in the game, and that's subjective. I'm sure many of you will say she's overrated, and that's okay. BB is amazing for long battles, very consistent, though not great as a damage dealer. Her support is one of the best. Besides, she's a Sakura face. That's automatically a plus for a lot of people. Special thanks to all my patrons for supporting me. If you want to support my channel, check out my Patreon. So, who is your most favorite Sakura face? Comment down below. For me, again, I'm not much of a fan, but if I had to choose, I guess it's the original Sakura. Can't beat the first one created. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more FGO content. Follow my Twitter, Instagram, and join my Discord server. All links are in the description. Have an awesome day, everyone. Till next time.